Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. It's a Monday which is heavy on politics. Well, the big focus is the opposition meeting in Bengaluru. Pratibha is joining us from Taj West End in Bengaluru, where all the action is. Leaders have already started arriving, and Sunil Prabhu is joining us in Delhi for all the perspective and analysis. First, a quick look at the headlines. 26 opposition parties to meet in Bengaluru today. Alliance name, seat sharing on agenda in the big meeting. Sonia Gandhi to host opposition leaders for dinner. Amid opposition huddle, big NDA meet tomorrow. The Enforcement Directorate searches residences of Tamil Nadu Minister Ponmudi and his son. Well, Ponmudi and his Member of Parliament son Gautam Sigamani are on ED radar for an illegal mine allotment case in the money laundering probe. In Manipur, tribals have now called for shutdown and a highway blockade. 2 tribals die in separate incidents in the last 2 days. Police sources tell NDTV that several arrests have been made. And Carlos Alcaraz ends Djokovic's dream run at Wimbledon. Djokovic misses out on record 8 Wimbledon wins. A big focus this afternoon is the opposition meeting in Bengaluru. 26 opposition parties will be meeting in Bengaluru, and well, this time the meeting goes beyond the optics because on agenda are seat sharing and an alliance name, and also a common secretariat for the proposed alliance. Parties including the Aam Party, Trinamool Congress, also the DMK will be attending this big opposition meeting, and the focus also will be on what are the issues that the opposition parties will discuss. Of course, the Aam Party's presence there is significant because it comes after the Congress announced its support for the Aam Party, saying that it will be opposing the ordinance in the parliament.
I told you, it will not happen in one meeting. It will not happen in 2 meetings. It will take 1 or 2, 3 meetings. It will take time. No. Sonia ji was very much there in opposition meetings. Whenever we are meeting, we are doing parliament agitation also, she used to be participating in meeting. Therefore, Sonia ji's presence, certainly she had a vast experience. Sonia ji's presence will definitely give a strength to the opposition meeting, certainly.
And well, Pratibha Raman is joining us from Bengaluru and Sunil Prabhu here in Delhi. Going across to you first, Pratibha, what does it look like there at Taj West End? Leaders have already started arriving. In fact, interestingly, we saw DK Shiv Kumar receiving MK Stalin at the airport as well. Give us a sense of the atmosphere there.
Well, in fact, it's been a pretty busy day for the Congress in Bengaluru. Right since morning, we have been seeing a lot of Congress leaders walking in and out of Taj West End to ensure that the meeting would take place in an extremely smooth manner. There would be a press conference that was held just about a few hours ago, where they did line up the entire agenda of the meeting, where they did mention that there would be an informal discussion that would take place in the evening, which will be followed by dinner. And tomorrow is when the actual meeting would take place, where they would be thrashing out different ideas, and they would be playing with words and ideas of sorts. What really initially started off as a meet in Patna with 15 to 16 parties has now burgeoned into 24 parties that would be meeting up today, and that would mean that at least around 150 Lok Sabha members in their kitty. And just like you pointed out, Aam Aadmi Party's presence as well as Sonia Gandhi's presence would definitely will be a shot in the arm for the Congress right now. We'll have to wait and see how this formula would really be worked out, whether it comes to the seat sharing formula, or just like Mr. Nitish Kumar had earlier suggested, whether it would be a common candidate who would be decided upon for every seat. These are the kind of talks that would be initiated in these 2 meetings. Of course, there would be further meetings to iron out different kinds of opinions that would arise in the meeting. Whether this would really pave the way forward for a big fight in the 2024, well, only days, further days would actually give us that kind of a momentum and that kind of an idea with respect to what we can really expect in 2024.
Right, Pratibha, thanks so much for joining us with the, with giving us a sense of what the atmosphere there is like. But Sunil, going across to you, because this time, and this is the second such opposition huddle, it's really going beyond just a photo opportunity and the joint press conference, because on agenda is also, the seat sharing formula, also common secretariat for the proposed alliance, a common name for the alliance. So, as we see, multiple opposition meetings, now it's really going beyond the photo opportunity.
Absolutely, and it's beyond the photo opportunity. It's about forming a subcommittee, working towards a common minimum of program or a manifesto to really explain to the people who are going to vote in 2024 what is the vision of the opposition parties who are going to work together and have a three-pole alliance in terms of how they plan to fight issues like inflation, issues like unemployment, amongst a host of other issues which are affecting the common man on a day-to-day basis. Having said that, there are other issues, of course. I mean, at the state level alliances, for example, you won't be able to have an alliance between the Congress and the left, for example, in Kerala, because they have opposite allies. But there will definitely be some kind of seat-sharing agreement that can be worked out in other states, like in Tamil Nadu, we are seeing. There are key states where they will have to see whether they can build some kind of compromise with Aam Aadmi Party, whether they are ready to give and take in this kind of coalition politics. That's the big crux, and that's going to be something that is critical. And it's in that backdrop now that they are meeting and hopefully working towards some seat sharing, some adjustments, some way to have a common candidate against the BJP-led NDA to ensure that they are able to give a big fight to the Narendra Modi-led government in the 2024 elections, because they understand it's a make-or-break situation for the opposition parties if they have to be in the reckoning against the BJP in the coming days.
Right, Sunil, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. And as you were mentioning, there are many details to iron out and many challenges to also talk about. Remains to be seen whether this common alliance is actually a possibility or a pipe dream. But my colleague Pratibha Raman also spoke to Congress spokesperson Pawan Khera. Here's what he has to say.
We have with us Mr. Pawan Khera, the Chairman of Media and Publicity of AICC. So thank you so much for joining us. The first meeting in Patna saw around 15 parties, and now it is blown up to around 24 parties according to reports. So how do you see this shaping up in the further meetings to come?
So from 16 to 26, from 23rd to 18th of July, 10 have increased. More will join us. Political parties are worried about saving the constitution of the country. They are concerned and they would like to come together to defeat these attempts.
So after the first meeting in Patna, the RLD did not join the opposition meet, and there is a likelihood of RLD siding also with the BJP. There are talks there, and there is also a divide in the NCP right now. So how do you see all of this kind of giving the jitters for the Congress too?
No, the jitters are there. People who are holding a meeting tomorrow on the same day, NDA, shows where the jitters are. The same Prime Minister about 10 days ago was attacking regional parties for being dynasts. Will he openly now say that BJP will not have any alliance, any truck with all those parties which Modi ji feels have dynasts in them? Let's see the courage of Mr. Narendra Modi. We are waiting.
Is there a strategy when it comes to holding the meeting in Bengaluru, because it is the Congress bastion right now, and also with respect to JDS being sidelined?
We had it in Patna last time. We have it in Bengaluru. Wherever everybody feels they are comfortable, we'll hold the meeting there. As far as the party you've discussed, everybody is free to join. If they are so concerned and if they have the courage to fight the BJP, they are free to join.
So also with respect to the leadership as well as the common minimum program and the ironing out of issues, how is the Congress planning all of this out? Will Mr. Nitish Kumar be the coordinator? Will Ms. Sonia Gandhi be the president?
All these issues, they are important issues, but these are not as important as the purpose why we've come together. The purpose, the cause is the most important thing, which is to protect this country, protect the constitution of this country from these repeated attacks and assaults. All these issues will be discussed.
Sorry, sir, as an offshoot of that, there are other regional parties that will also be, trying for a major chunk of seats in the respective states. Will Congress be found at the back foot?
There is nothing called a front foot or a back foot. Together we are all on the front foot. and we'll ensure that the BJP is in the back foot.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was Mr. Pawan Khera talking about the opposition meet and the way forward with respect to paving the way for the 2024 election. With camera person Kumar, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.